Hi everyone, this is Krista with Art Graphic Studio. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. I appreciate the support. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to upload, resize if necessary, and assemble my offset embellishment card blank. This is a card blank that you can decorate to your own taste or occasion. I have provided some idea cards, but decorations are not included in the Etsy file. So let's get started. If you have not already downloaded your SVG file, you can go to my Etsy shop by going to etsy.com and searching for Art Graphic Studio. Then scroll or search for the SVG you're looking for. If you are a Cricut Design Space user, you may be able to access my free designs. For more information, see my note at the end of this video. Sometimes, depending upon your system and/or your software, you may have to resize your uploaded design before you can make it. While I'm demonstrating this in Cricut Design Space, the same principles apply no matter what software you're using. So to get started, you'll need to upload your design files. Now, typically in Cricut, this is going to be an SVG file, but there might be other files, PDFs or PNGs or JPEGs. So let's go to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Now we're going to go to where we know our files are. In this case, crafts and envelopes. Now today I'm going to show you on this 4.5 by 9.5 inch envelope. So I'll open that and open the SVG file. Now here's our file. So let's upload that. And here it is. Now let's just click on that. And you see this green border? That indicates that it's selected. So we want to add that to our canvas over on the lower right. Now here we have it. Let's make it a little smaller so we can see the whole thing. Now you can see it's all grouped, but before we ungroup it, we need to do one thing, and that is to resize it, or to see if we need to resize it. In this case, I said I wanted a 4.5 by 9.5 inch card. So I'm going to create a rectangle, unlock the edit, and change that to width of 9.5 and a height of 4.5. Oops, 9.5. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to move this size that I know to be the correct size into place. About there. And as you can see, that's pretty close. So I think I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need it now. But let's say, for example, our envelope or whatever our project was came in at a different size. So here's the size we wanted. But as we can see, it's way too small. So what we want to do now is to adjust the size of the project. In this case, it's an envelope. So I'm just going to grab the corner and I'm going to expand it until I get it about where I think it ought to be. Now I've gotten it a little too big, so I'm going to reduce that. And there, that's about what we need for it to be. So we don't need our rectangle anymore. And here we are, ready to start designating our score lines. So now we know it's the right size. Let's go ahead and ungroup it. Now we want to change our score lines into score lines because they come in as cut lines. And in order to do that, click on the area that you know to be your score lines. And the way you know these will be score lines is because this box right here turns red. So we want to change basic cut to score. Now you can see that we have our score lines. Now all you have to do is select both your score lines and your design and attach them. Now you're ready to make it. And when it comes up, you can see that your score lines and your design is all on your cutting board. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble my offset embellishment fun fold card. Here is the base, and here is the inside mechanism, and then this is the decor. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have your inside part turned correctly. And this first portion is supposed to be 2 7/8. So you want to make sure that the 2 7/8 is on the left. You can see this one is wider, it's 3 inches. So this first one is going to be a mountain fold, and the second one is going to be a mountain fold, and the last score line is going to be a valley fold. All right, now this is our base, and that is going to be folded as a valley fold. The first thing you want to do is you want to adhere this to the base. And you're going to do it, the best way to do it is to just wrap it around that base. Snug it up against the base, and then put your glue or your tape here. Just hold it in place. Put your glue or your tape there, and then snug it in. Make sure you're lined up top and bottom, and then just fold that over. The next thing we want to do is we're going to fold this, just like that, and then we're going to fold it over, and fold this over, and we're going to put glue here, and then we're going to fold this over. Now, what we have is this. And we will put our decor here. Now you could put this on with dimensionals, whatever you'd like to. Put your sentiment on here first. And when we glue it down, we're going to glue it just on this side, just right here. And you can put it at the top, at the bottom, in the middle, whatever. If you're using a pattern, then you want to, whatever pattern you have, you want to put this where it won't interfere with your pattern. I'm just going to put this in the middle, and it will need to be glued just on this side. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. And so when you open it up, you will have your sentiment here. Now I have provided you with some inside panels where you can put your sentiment or decor, whatever you'd like to. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. You can use them or not use them, just up to you. If you are going to use them, you probably should put them on before you attach the base to the inside. All right, so here's the front of our card, and you can decorate it however you like to. And then when they open it up, here's your sentiment on the inside. And that's all there is to it. It's just a really simple little card. Doesn't take any time at all to make. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay informed about more exciting projects. I appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you next time. If you're a Cricut Design Space user, you can access some of my shared projects by opening Cricut Design Space, and on the home screen, in the search bar, type Art, Graphics, Studio, and press Enter. Then scroll down to Community Members and click on Art Graphics Studio. There you'll find all of my shared projects. All right, let's get started. Here's a card that I made using this blank. As you can see, I have added decor on the top and bottom triangles in the center. Now you can decorate this blank to your own occasion or taste, whatever you'd like to. It's a pretty easy card to make, but it is stunning to look at. We'll see you next time.